Hey everybody, this is Carson with DisWiz Dollars, and if you're watching this video, you've made it to vlog number 2 of my juice trip here at DisWiz Dollars. So in the previous video was the day that I flew in from Charlotte, North Carolina, made it all the way down to Orlando, rode Mears Connect, I got my Disney World annual pass, and ended at Magic Kingdom. So in the next vlog, what we're going to do is we're going to go into 3 of the major 4 Disney World theme parks. That's right, I hit up Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, and EPCOT all in one day. And in DisWiz Dollars, Flair, and Fashion, I go over personal finance, the Mickey investing series as well. So definitely look forward to this next vlog that you're watching. So as always, hit like and subscribe if you like this content. We do Disney, Universal, and personal finance content, putting that out every week. Our website is active at diswizdollars.com. So as always, stay Disney, stay savvy, and I hope the magic meets your money. Let's go ahead and start the vlog for number 2. Well, hey there, hi there, ho there. Welcome to day 2 of the vlog for DisWiz Dollars' first vlogging venture. And today, I've got my Mickey Mouse shirt. I love this shirt. I think I got it at Kohl's a little bit. I think I got it at Kohl's probably like 2 or 3 years ago. But that being said, we are in for a full day of magic. I've got Magic Kingdom I'm rope dropping today, Lightning Lanes, and probably Epcot and Hollywood Studios in the afternoon. Some coffee is well needed. It's look pretty good. I love these blackout curtains here at the resorts. They do help a whole lot. So come with me. Let's go ahead and get into the vlog. All right, coffee's been acquired. $5 has been invested for the day. Mickey bucks for old Carson. So let's get to Magic Kingdom and rope drop it and see what we can get done this morning. Starting out my lightning lanes, I do have the, what's the first one I have? I've got brain fog. Dumbo is what I'm trying to say. I've got Dumbo coming out. Then I've got Space Mountain and Haunted Mansion at 1. So I'm trying to use them as soon as possible. So let's get to it. So let's get to it and get to the theme parks and have a magical day. Start now. Fantasia 2000. I like this resort. It's been pretty good. I got a good night's sleep last night. I feel a lot better than yesterday. I don't know why I always do early flights to Disney. I guess I just want to get down here as soon as possible. Puddle, don't stand in there. Ooh, gosh. But I was saying, I don't know why I always do early flights, but I think it's just because of combination. I just want to get down here and do Disney and be in the magic. But I guess being an annual pass holder now, I don't really have to worry as much. I think it really opens up, especially like park hoppers too, because you don't feel like you're locked into one theme park for the day. So that's really good. Oh yeah, there's Sorcerer's Mickey. He's not been woken up with magic yet, so I plan to come back during the day. I don't know if it'll be today or maybe Friday will be like a main pool day, because I don't really have plans. I was going to go to Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios Florida, use my undercover tourist discounted ticket hat if you have it. Also, Undercover Tourist is a brand sponsor of DisWiz Dollars, so make sure to check them out. That's usually where I get all my like day tickets from. So they've always been pretty good. Anytime I've had to cancel, you know, they come with money back guarantee. Going into the All-Star movies. And today I'm just using my iPhone, so everybody is here for early entry. Standing room only. And we're back. Live from the Magic Kingdom. I don't know if they have the annual pass holder line today, but I'm gonna try to be exclusive. Not for common day ticket holders. Just kidding. If you have a day ticket, usually the lines for the annual pass holders are longer than the actual just regular lines. So here we go. Probably will pick up a Magic Band Plus today, just because I've been using my Apple Watch for the past couple of years. So good to be back. Do this on path of least resistance. And we're back. So, pro tip: also do not rope drop Seven Dwarf Mine Train. Lines are probably already backed up. So it's now 8:24. Early park admission starts at 8:30. I think I got to the bus stops a little bit later than I should have, but not bad. So I'm going to head towards Tomorrowland. Get this spilled coffee all over me. So head towards Tomorrowland, and I will probably rope drop. Actually, I'm gonna do Fantasyland. I'm gonna rope drop Peter Pan. That's what I'm gonna do. I enjoyed Peter Pan. It's a fun little dark ride where you fly over Neverland, and you know, had to get rid of some problematic scenes per Disney. So unfortunately, that's the way things work sometimes. So it's their company, their decisions. They can make whatever changes to the attractions they want to make. So there you go. But super excited to be here. Annual pass holder. So just kidding. I would never take a popcorn bucket from children on a Wednesday. Fridays I will, but today being Wednesday. All right. Pooh Bear to your left. Seven Dwarf to your right. That's why I typically say don't rope drop Seven Dwarf Mine Train unless you're within that first initial crowd. And usually if you're rope dropping that would take about 30 minutes to get through. So look, Jack Sparrow. R, it be the sea. There he is, the man himself, Peter Pan. Although he probably should have a 401k. So don't be like Peter Pan. Follow DisWiz Dollars and get a 401k and a brokerage account. Because unfortunately, we all cannot live in Neverland. Just beat this level in Kingdom Hearts 1. Sora. Also, Disney, do a Kingdom Hearts land. That would be dope. Or should I say, dopey? This queue is great. So they got Bigfoot in here. It's good. So we're back out from Peter Pan's flight. So I have never been in the extended queue of that attraction, so that was really fun to do. And I think now. It is at a posted wait time of 45 minutes. So rope drop, win of the day, I would say. And you can't go wrong with 7 Dwarf Mine Train either. So just kind of keep that in mind. I just prefer not to, I don't know. I feel like 7 Dwarf could be a lot better for what it was promised back in 2014 when New Fantasyland opened. So I don't know, just my opinion. What I know, I'm just the DisWiz. So D23, nonetheless, like this is one of my absolute favorites. So he did 13 minutes. The camera focuses. Is a walk-off distraction. So another rope drop win. And soon, July 7th this year, Rivers of America closing. Piston Peak will be right there. Making my way downtown, walking fast. Space Mountain's fast, and it's gonna break my back. And honestly, seeing the Monsters Inc. laugh floor here, are you gonna put that in Hollywood Studios? I feel like they will, Disney. So, we'll see. I think if it gets brought back into the Muppet Vision 3D theater, you probably should revamp the show. Honestly, I would just do a new show because Monsters Inc. laugh floor has not been great. Kind of like Stitch's Great Escape. As much as I enjoyed it, it wasn't a great attraction. You could put other shows in there. You know, like a Baymax show and a Baymax attraction would probably be pretty cool here. In addition to like a Wreck-It Ralph, I think would work well. Maybe Wreck-It Ralph could be in Hollywood Studios. So I might have to get the umbrella out here in a second because I'm starting to burn.
I'm Ron 5, your guide aboard this highway in style. Absolute best way to see tomorrow.
And it is Space Mountain. I still enjoy Space Mountain, but it does. So I'll go ahead and try to check into my Lightning Lane a little bit early. It's 10:15. It's 10:10 right now, so pretty sure that's allowed. No Magic Band, just use my Apple Watch.
Oh, okay. It'll be on
Like I said, now I can go ahead and that opens me up to book Lightning Lanes in other parks. So I'll be going over that in my Lightning. Ah yes, my love of Star Wars never ends. Wish these cases were just otter boxes instead of just the generic Disney park cases. So they don't give very much protection, and they also don't have MagSafe, which is pretty much why you would have an iPhone in the first place. In addition to just being an iPhone, it's great. I think I'm gonna get into pin trading this trip too. Talked to a nice cast member at the resort last night, and she said an easy way to get in and start trading so they're legit is just to buy the surprise pack, whatever that means. I think it's just like a random pin and then trade for the ones you want, so that way you can start out. So I'll probably end up doing that. But yeah, heading out of the Magic Kingdom and headed to Hollywood Studios. Do an obligatory castle selfie. Take out the UV umbrella because I don't want to start getting burned. And Hollywood Studios is, I believe, the smallest part or it is for me as far as walking goes. So also got a lightning lane for 8 o'clock tonight for Frozen Ever. All right, UV umbrella is out. Some protection. Headed out of the Magic Kingdom right now. So booked Rock and Roller Coaster for 105. All right, I've got 6 Hollywood Studios. All right, so we made it to Hollywood Studios. So I don't really have plans till 105 with my Rock and Roller Coaster lightning lane. So I don't really know what I need to get into, but well, I know what I need to get into is some coffee. So Charlie Cart Cafe, here we come. I'm pretty sure annual pass holder discounts apply there too. Might pick up the carrot cake whoopie pie. Start off the day right. So if you've never ridden the Skyliner, Scrooge McDuck, go ride it. It's a great form of transportation, and I think it might be my favorite form of transportation. Also, if you didn't know, Mickey is actually a lightning rod, very tippy top. Top of the world, Mickey is a lightning. All right, back at Hollywood Studios. First time as an annual pass holder in over 7 years. Back to the magic. I keep having issues with my Apple Watch and my Disney ticket when I scan into like lightning lanes. So, but it's mainly just been at the front of the parks. But I may end up picking up a Magic Band Plus. I really have to have a design that calls to me. Oh, hey Donald. Oh, there's Carson. Looking fly. All right, back at my favorite Starbucks. Target acquired for maximum firepower. So carrot cake whoopie pie, Charlie Cart Cafe, cold brew black, of course, like my soul. So, if you've never tried the carrot cake whoopie pie, it is a must-have at Disney's Hollywood Studios. So great. I'm about to pig out on this because I'm kind of hungry. Then probably go see the villain show. And caffeine. Yes. That's good. I love cold brew. Also, cold brew is a lot better for you because of the less acidity in it. So if you have problems with like acid reflux, things like that, cold brew. Carrot cake whoopie pie. Best day ever. They also don't do the annual pass holder discounts off the food items at Charlie Cart Cafe. So just keep that in mind. But the nice cast member did let me know that they do give you the discount off the merchandise. So the Star Wars or Hollywood Studios Collector Series, I should say, the mugs. I'm gonna probably end up grabbing that last day of my trip. So I will probably come to Hollywood Studios before I fly out on Monday. So stay tuned for that. And I'm gonna dive into this carrot cake whoopie pie and this cold brew. I'll see you in a minute. So first bite, carrot cake whoopie pie of the trip. Let's go. Let you know how it is after I'm done. It's one of the best treats at Hollywood Studios. I don't know if I like that or the Wookiee cookie better. Probably the carrot cake whoopie pie, just because it has that spice to it. Kind of like a pumpkin pie almost. But carrot cake is my favorite type of cake, if you didn't know that. So DisWiz Dollars approved for the carrot cake whoopie pie. And also, it's not expensive for a treat of this size. Probably should be sharing with 2 people, but just me on this trip, on solo. So, but yeah, highly recommend the carrot cake whoopie pie. You close Muppet Vision 3D. There is the Monstropolis. I said the monstrosity, which to most fans it is. So, Mike and Sully back there, Harryhausen's. I have a theory that they're going to retheme Pizza Rizzo's and call it Pizza Razzo's. And then it says Glob Theater, so
will put the Monsters Inc. show from Magic Kingdom there, but first look at Monstropolis. So, butts up next to the Rise of Resistance show building. It's like a kids' play area back there too. I'm excited for it. I just hate that it replaced Muppets. That'll be really cool. But not cool that you replace Muppets. But like Walt Disney said, this is not a museum. Things will change. The world is ever changing. New information comes out. New generations may not love the Muppets as much as I did. But that's a shame. So, take you on some space travel to Batu. This area is well themed as well. The first time I came to Galaxy's Edge was in 2022. My girlfriend was very sick. We came in June of 2022, about the same time frame that I'm here now, 3 years later in 2025. So she actually took a sick nap at Pizza Rizzo's. It saved her life. So she will always love Pizza Rizzo. And I had Lightning Lane single pass. I'm not sure if that was what it was called in 2022, but that's what it is now. I still ended up waiting about like an hour and like 10 minutes for it. So let's see if they're doing single rider. So I'm already at the Star Destroyer section for the single rider, so I don't think it'll be a full wait for it. So that drops you off in the storage. So we got captured by the First Order, unfortunately. So sorry, y'all. Kylo. He's a wannabe. But Kylo is one of the best characters because Adam Driver's awesome. So Adam, if you're watching this, you're an awesome actor.
You will be separate at this point.
Long and on. Just walking through the queue. I think this will only be about like a 15-minute wait. And I also enjoy the cast members. They get into character too, which adds to the experience. So shout out to the cast members at Rise. So I'll say when he does that head turn.
Enemies of the First Order, we will soon snuff out your meager resistance. You chose the wrong side, and now you will pay. The Resistance prisoners.
You have what I want. You know the location of the secret base, and I.
So that was a Disney win. 10-minute single rider. Ride it at lunchtime if you can. Otherwise, you could buy the single pass Lightning Lane, but we're all about good money decisions, and you know what you save on Lightning Lane single pass, you can spend on merch. So it's your DisWiz tip if you want to ride Rise, and you're okay with being split up. Do the single rider the single rider line for the attraction. So 10 out of 10. I love Star Wars. For those who don't know, I'm a Star Wars nerd. Grew up with the originals, and the expanded universe was pretty much like the new thing back then because we didn't have the prequels when I was growing up. Up until 99 when I was around 7 or 8. So the expanded universe was kind of our Star Wars time for the day. So now I'm going to head into Black Spire Outpost, into the marketplace, probably grab some water. I don't know if I'll grab a Ronto wrap. Probably going to happen. And then on Friday, I don't really have a whole lot of plans, so I will be building a droid from the Droid Depot potentially. So I built my lightsaber in Savi's workshop, Galaxy's Edge in Batu West at Disneyland. So, which if you haven't done the lightsaber experience, you need to. Like, it is just great for any Star Wars fan, or even if you're not a Star Wars fan, it's just a really great experience to do. Stop by the creature stall. Play with Ford, buddy. And I got the Nexu. Dang. I wonder if I get my annual pass holder discount. Because he's 55, but I love Attack of the Clones, Nexu, the Reek, and the Acklay, so got both cats. That's George. And look, Hedwig. I mean, it's a Ford. So. Salacious. Good to meet you, buddy. So Niffler. Nifton does not like Kawaki and monkey lizards. Yeah, you can get pommels for your lightsaber as well, so I might pick one of these up. Wow, 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 Princess Leia. Who it is? Wicket. I think I like the other ones better. Yeah, this is happening later on in the trip. Ewok. His name is Wicket. $22.99. I also have the Fords. And this is the Toydarian Toy Maker section. Doc-Ondar's Den of Antiquities. Doc-Ondar's Den of Antiquities. I have a feeling in the next 5 to 10 years, Disney will probably put a roller coaster in Galaxy's Edge, because it is one of Disney's biggest lands at 14 acres. I think a pod race roller coaster would be really cool. And to the Droid Depot though. Oh yeah. So I said I was going to build a droid on Friday, but I may just end up getting Babu Frick. That is $59.99. So that may happen. BB-8. I missed the Sphero droids. The company Sphero did a BB-8, R2-D2, BB-9E, which was the evil BB-8 unit from Last Jedi. And then, never forget, our KX unit, K2SO. At least I like to think that's him. He says go watch Andor. It's a great series. But yeah, this area is really well done. Also get your backpacks to carry your little buddy around in. So. There are some people who do like the droids over, more so at Disneyland. They have like droid groups where they'll do like different Disney characters from the droids that they got from the Droid Depot. Different pop culture characters too. So I'll try to link them down in the description of this vlog. But they do a lot of great work. And it's fun too. Community's always a fun thing. You never have too many friends. Like Luthen, I have friends everywhere. Okay. I love the Toy Story merch. Saw Zurg last night. Doug is such a good boy. Just a wilderness hat. I'd probably use this on this trip for this bucket hat. $30. That's not bad. That feels comfortable too.
So tell me.
Oh. so great. So sad too, but it's a great movie. Up needs its own attraction as well. There's a lot of things that need attraction. Oh, and it's Porksicle. Shout out Porksicle. You become a brand sponsor of DisWiz Dollars. I'll promote the heck out of this. Carry it to work every day. Show everybody. So. I joke, but we did bring on some new brand sponsors after really being live for about a month. So I'm incredibly grateful and blessed and thankful to the brand sponsors that we do have with Mint Mobile, Undercover Tourist, Second and Charles as well. Now newly we have Books Mobile. So I'm sure as we grow, we'll take on some more brand sponsors, but they kind of have to align with the business and my overall values and goals of the channel. I don't want to be out here promoting cigarettes. Right, Kermit? No cigarettes to children. This ain't the 50s. Even though at Hollywood Studios, it feels like the 50s when you walk around, especially at Sunset Boulevard. See what I did there? Had to plug Sunset Boulevard and stuff. Feels like the 50s and the show Mad Men, which kids, that's not a kid's show. Don't watch Mad Men without your parents' approval. I kind of needed my parents' approval to watch that. Spicy at points. And I'm a 33-year-old man, so sorry. But Sunset Boulevard, headed to Rock and Roller Coaster right now. Charging the old device. I'm gonna try to get some water over at the Rock and Roller Coaster's bathroom. See what else I get into. Because then after that I have Lightning Lane for Tower of Terror, but that's not until 3:40, I think. And then I've got Frozen tonight, like I mentioned, at 8:30. So, also UV sleeves. Dual duty, and yes, I said duty, so they help with sweat. So, highly recommend these. These are also Amazon affiliate links on the website. So, and the thing about affiliate links, things like that, I know you see that a lot. I'm not trying to sell you on anything that I wouldn't use. So, kind of look at it like Michael Jordan. I'm not going to ask you to do something that I wouldn't effing do. So, except he didn't say effing. He said the bad non-Disney word. So. But yeah, check out some of the affiliate links. I mean, I picked most of the merchandise that I promote on my Amazon shop. So amazon.com/shop/DisWiz Dollars. I buy that merchandise because I think it's helpful, especially at Disney. So, because you don't need like a bunch of crap out there. What you need is items that are going to bring value and joy to your life. And I'm not even saying you have to buy like all of your merchandise from Amazon. There's a lot of Disney merchandise I buy on there, but I say for the very special merchandise that you can't find on like Amazon and online, purchase it at the park. And especially if, you know, it's going to give you joy, just don't break the bank with it. I'm not saying purchase like the $30,000 Crystal Castle. That's not what I'm saying. If you budget for it and it's something that you really want, go for it. So, when I'm here at Aerosmith Rock and Roller Coaster, I'm going to hit the restroom, and then I'm going to hit Rock and Roller Coaster. I'll see you on the other side.
Where is my limo? Good. Okay, come on, guys. Please.
So just grabbed some water. Gonna head over to the Villain show, see if I can get in it too. They were pretty full earlier, but I think going and riding Rise of the Resistance single rider was the better idea at the time. Instead of waiting 40 minutes for the Villains Unfairly Ever After or the Little Mermaid show. So just little things like that. You just understand your plans may change. and pivot a whole lot at Disney World. Mine certainly did. I have lightning lanes at Magic Kingdom today. In fact, when I made the lightning lanes, I didn't have an annual pass, but now I do. Annual pass holder. So, no Florida resident, but annual pass holder. So, I'm sure y'all will be tired of hearing that. So, let me see what they say, what time the show is. So 2 o'clock showing. So I think that's another tip I'll give people is to go see it in the afternoon. Stand underneath the umbrella, get some shade. Heat stroke is no joke. Make sure you stay hydrated, eat vegetables and fruit throughout the day too. So, but yeah, I'll let you know my thoughts after the show.
Magic.
Left off the list. Omit what you get.
So just got done seeing the villain show. I enjoyed it. There are a lot of practical effects to it. You really see a lot of the villains that you don't normally see, like King Candy, the Sheriff of Nottingham. I saw like they're not actor characters or anything like that, but they are a part of the show. So it's a really great show. I guess my minor Disney nerd complaint is that there really wasn't a big finale the way that you'd expect, but other than that, it's a great show. I definitely recommend it to anybody to watch. So yeah, those are just some general DisWiz Dollars financial advice that have done me well over the years. And it's nothing that's groundbreaking. I mean, the thing about personal finance is it is personal, but I like Dave Ramsey. Most of his stuff, I do think that you can have credit cards and not be in credit card debt or anything like that, but always pay yourself first, invest for the future, and just make it simple. Keep it simple. And honestly, even if you can only afford to invest $20 a month, do that, because that $20 begins to compound with interest, and over time you cannot make up more time. So the younger you start investing, here's VMAX. Sorry, I'm on my financial advice soapbox, but the earlier you start investing, the more time it has, and time in the market is more important than trying to time the market. So all that means is a lot of people will try to day trade, especially with like cryptocurrency, which I still think Bitcoin is a good investment. Just don't put 100% of your portfolios in it. But yeah, that was our walk and talk out of Hollywood Studios with DisWiz Dollars personal advice, personal financial advice. It's not geared towards anybody, but general advice. Bye, have a good day. So, but let's get away from that. There'll be more videos on that, especially our Mickey Bucks investing series that's coming up, where I invest $5 a day in my brokerage account. That's outside of retirement accounts. So that way you can afford your magical vacation and not be stuck, like being stuck on Haunted Mansion, stuck in debt. Because credit card debt and high interest consumer debt really does suck. I've been there, got the t-shirt. I probably made every mistake in the book. So I don't want others to make the same mistakes. And a lot of that, you know, you're just not taught that. Like in America, like you're taught calculus, English literature, but personal financial personal finance and just keeping up and how debt works. How you don't want to be stuck in debt. Nobody really talks to you about that. That's kind of why I started this channel too. Just to help people out, because I love Disney and I love personal finance. I love helping people out too. And that can come in a variety of different ways, and it's really not how much you make at the end of the day, it's how much you can save. So I know some folks who are in the high 100,000s salary range, but they're in a bunch of debt. You know, car loans, expensive mortgages, credit cards. Don't be like that. Save a little bit and it becomes a lot over time. So again, let's stop talking about that. We're gonna hop on the Skyliner over to EPCOT. That was my financial soapbox talk of the day, walking out of Hollywood Studios over to EPCOT. Well, the Skyliner to EPCOT. So, but yeah, we're gonna get on the Skyliner and I'll see you in a little bit at EPCOT. All right, so we made it to EPCOT, the International Gateway. So smell the EPCOT air, breathe it in. I think it's about to rain in a little bit, so I'm gonna go probably try the annual pass holder lounge in Morocco. I think they said that's open till 8 p.m. through a certain date, so which doesn't really apply since I'm right here in June. So again, excited to be back, experience EPCOT, take you all with me as well. I would say the UV sleeves, I think they're doing pretty good right now. So I'm gonna go through security, get my umbrella out just so I don't get stopped. I'll see you once I'm in. I'm excited for this pass holder lounge there. I think they got some snackies there is what they said, so I'll definitely go for some snacks. I'm about to Baymax myself this week. Hello, I'm your healthcare companion, Baymax. We flew out a window. EPCOT is so... My review of the annual pass holder lounge in Morocco was that it is great. I sat there probably about an hour, got some mint tea, some water. They had some dried fruits that helped out with some muscle soreness, and some garlic pita chips as well. So can't go wrong with it. So if you are an annual pass holder, make sure to check it out through July of this year, I believe, when it's open, till 7 p.m. most days. So just check the times in the My Disney Experience app. But I had a great time. That's a great perk. Josh tomorrow, don't you dare get rid of that either. So we're watching you, Josh. Don't do it. Definitely watching you. So stay tuned. I'm probably gonna go do Ratatouille and do the single rider there. I've never done the single rider in Ratatouille. So I'm right here in France. So let's go do Ratatouille. Let's go. Remember when this was being built, I was so excited. And the merch is great too. I think Ratatouille is one of my favorite Pixar movies. It's also another ranking I should do. People can vote on their favorite Pixar movie. Remy's.
stroller, okay? Come on.
The Claperie de Paris. Runaway kid. That's okay. Having fun. Also, Ratatouille has one of the best messages of any Pixar movie. Not everyone can be a great artist, but a great artist can come from anywhere. I'm gonna try out single rider. See how it goes. Oh, that AC is nice. Remy's. So yeah, Ratatouille single rider. I'm gonna go ahead and time it out. Just got in. The Rise of the Resistance single rider is also one that I highly recommend. It took about 10 minutes around lunchtime from start to finish to get on that attraction. So use single rider when you can. Not everybody might ride the attractions in your group, so it's a great way to save time and also save money too. You know, if you didn't want to buy the lightning lanes, like if you have an annual pass, really great way to save money. And just come later in the day where the sun's not as hot either, so that also saves the skin. So yeah, Remy's Ratatouille Adventure single rider. About to board, so I'll let you know how long it is when I get out. And Guardians has been down for about 2 hours for some reason, so I mean I get to ride that today, but I'll be back probably on Friday. Ride it, so stay tuned. So I'll see you after I ride Ratatouille. So we're about to get on the attraction. Remy's 4 minutes for the wait time. So this is also a single rider. I would recommend it. So hopefully nothing changes about this one. Looking at you, Josh tomorrow. Don't change the single rider on us. Don't get rid of the pass holder lounge. Don't get rid of the people mover. We're watching you, Josh. Always watching you. Remy's was great. Ratatouille Adventure. So I ended up waiting about 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes. So not bad for single riders. So recommend that one too. So I'll be doing a video within the next couple of months. The best single rider attractions. Just to let you know, Expedition Everest is probably still #1 just because that single rider is great. And that attraction is great, but I don't know. Remy's and Rise might give it a run for its money this time. So just glad they offer a lot of different types of experiences for guests. You know, maybe you're on a solo trip like I am. Maybe the whole group with you doesn't want to ride. So it's a good way to save some money and some time too. Decided to have a seat on this nice bench because I feel breeze. This is nice. You don't have to rush around at Disney. You know, do what works for you. If you want to rush around, go for it. But I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta sit down and just enjoy things. So, Disney. Sounds like somebody's not having a great night tonight, though. But, yeah, just sit down. Just take things in and enjoy it. Life's too short. Rushing around the lightning lanes all the time. I've also ridden a lot today too, so I think I'm at like 950 calories burned, so my juice is starting to slow down a lot. So I want to make sure I'm well rested for Epic Universe tomorrow. So, but yeah, sit down on the bed. There it is, The Land, featuring Sora. And I enjoy Soarin'. One of my favorites. Love it. Have to take my obligatory picture. Living with the Land boat ride. 5-minute wait. Hey. This and the Three Caballeros are great attractions. Yeah, I think I might say Frozen for Garden Grill. I think I am going to eat there later this week. It's pretty good. Looked at the menu. I think it's all you care to eat. All you can eat. Like what I'm used to saying back in the 90s. Especially at like areas like Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. They had all you can eat seafood buffets. Golden Corral used to say that too. But we'll be back at EPCOT. We have epic things to get to tomorrow. But should be time to head out of the park. Vlog number 2, it's almost done. Gotta head towards the buses. Go back to the resort. Also, the monorail here that goes all the way to Magic Kingdom is pretty great too. And I like if you take it from Magic Kingdom, but I should say Magic Kingdom area, because the one you connect at is at the TTC, the Ticket Transportation Center, but it's great. So if you've never done it, I recommend taking the monorail from the Magic Kingdom over to EPCOT, because it does go around EPCOT, so you get a really good view of the park and Spaceship Earth. And it's just really iconic. And we're back at All-Star Movies. I think Dark Universe is telling me it's ready for me tomorrow. So I'm gonna go back to the hotel room, dump a lot of these video files and photos out of my phone, and then change into my swim trunks, and we're gonna hit the pools. I do love this gift shop. I think it's one of the better themed ones. And I may pick this guy up. Let's see, 34 is. It says plush. Look what we have here, Miss Diva herself. I'm going to risk it in the rain. Got my rain jacket, resort refillable mug, but I feel like I need some dinner. Yeah, and I might buy like one of the mystery pins, what one of the cast members said to do the other day, and then just trade for some of the pins that I like. So come on, let's go have some dinner and check out the gift shop and do some retail therapy. Retail therapy, I love it. So let's go. Got some rain this evening, so no pool tonight. Might just be an early night rest stop for Epic. I would say it's very peaceful though. That's nice. I also missed the Star Wars quote up last night when I was Obi-Wan. We're trying to play Obi-Wan. Standing out in the rain on Camino. Anakin, send a message to the Jedi Council. I've encountered a bounty hunter named Jango Fett in the creation of a clone army. I probably should get my Star Wars license revoked, but you know what? Disney, don't revoke my Star Wars license, because I enjoy parts of the sequel trilogy. And you know what? I'll even give some parts of the Acolyte my blessed. There are very few. Probably the coolest thing from the Acolyte was the Jedi Wookiee, even though we barely got to see him in action. And then also the Sith, he was pretty cool, especially when he was stabbing up Jedi like that. But
Yep, raining like Camino. So let's go make our way over to the world premiere food court and do some retail therapy too. Do you know what they say? A rainy day in Disney is better than a sunny day in Charlotte, North Carolina. And if they don't say that, then I do. So mainly because me and Charlotte have had a go around, so I haven't really enjoyed living there a whole lot. But it's grown on me, especially being with my wonderful girlfriend Laura. So there you go. Now this is Camino weather. So no pool tonight, but I think I left the parks at the right time. Got my ankle sleeves on too, so they help with circulation. It's also another DisWiz pro tip is make sure your feet are protected. Moleskin tape. I usually just wear my sandals, and when I get back, put on the ankle sleeves at night. So ibuprofen as well. I usually get all mine from Target for it. This rain looks cool tonight, though. Look at old Mickey giving it to me. All the cast members I've encountered at All-Star Movies this trip as well have been fantastic. They will definitely make your experience. So, even if you're on Camino right now, in the creation of a clone army. Dang, this rain is going sideways, like Bubba said. God, I'm gonna get inside. This is bad.
All right, so I'm back at the resort, the world premiere food court. So I'm gonna go into the double features, Donald's double feature gift shop. So come with me, let's go shopping. They also had towels and rain umbrella bags, so that helps. But it has been a downpour every night. So last night at Magic Kingdom it was a downpour. Tonight it is. I'm just glad I have my rain jacket and the UV umbrella that also doubles as a actual umbrella has actually been really helpful too. So I think I got a lot of sun today as well. So probably a good time to head out in the theme parks is all I'm saying. Some retail therapy. Oh yeah. You know what? I have to get that fanny pack too. This is great. This is my resort. Boy, Mickey. There's even Baymax on there too. Bananas. That's great. Beach towels. Burn Bomb's also really good. If you've never read those, but by watching DisWiz Dollars, you don't really need to. I'll try to give you the best tips and tricks, financial advice too. Kingdom Keepers. I've heard about those books. I might try them out. Give a whirl. Read. All right, so I am back in the resort hotel room for the evening. Had a great dinner. Kind of a late dinner for me, but sesame chicken from the world premiere food court. Had a lot of fun today. We did Magic Kingdom, EPCOT, and Hollywood Studios. Did a lot of walking. Now it's a downpour outside. So just want to say thank you again to everybody for all the support. Thank you for watching today's vlog. Stay Disney, stay savvy, and I hope the magic meets your money, and I'll see you in the next one.